Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals, coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. Coming live from Da Nang, guys. This is our evening time, a drive time update, and we're gonna jump into the news. We got some really cool Bitcoin news, and guys, keep in mind that we got a lot of liquidity hanging around about $19,000. So remember that we could see Bitcoin going down as low as $19,000. Don't forget, we got the options expiration that's happening on Friday, so that could add some volatility. And remember, as my dear friend Dragon likes to say, before Bitcoin can go down, it's got to go up, guys. So get ready. The market makers might be pushing Bitcoin up to about 24,800 before we see a fall back down to 19,000 and some change, because that seems to be, according to Dragon, where all the liquidity is, guys. So guys, so let's get it, guys. Absolutely, let's get it. So long term, what I'm telling you, what the OG is telling you, is that Bitcoin will be going uppity up. It's just a matter of time. So there's going to be some short-term volatility, some short-term weakness, and short-term strength, guys and gals. But I'm going to be showing you some charts for Bitcoin and some positive stuff that proves that Bitcoin will eventually go up, and we're going to go to the moon as well. So let's take a look at what's going on with the pre-markets right now. So right now the pre-markets are looking pretty good. Earlier in my previous video they were slightly red, but it looks like we're turning green. So hopefully this momentum will continue, and then we're going to see the Nasdaq, the S&P, and the Dow futures continue to go up. And just a friendly reminder, none of this is financial advice. It's just an OG in-house expressing my opinion. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So guys, let's continue on. So what is going on right now? If you take a look at the on-chain data flow right now, we're seeing that the amount of Bitcoin flowing off exchanges is looking fairly substantially decent out there. We're seeing that about 296.4 million have gone off exchanges in the last 24 hours. So that is pretty good, that people are actually, they bought and they're moving their crypto off exchanges. And also too, you see that if you take a look at the sales of hardware wallets out there, you're seeing that with all of the hacks going, with the Voyager, with the the Celsius stuff that's going on, 3 Hours Capital, Babel Finance, a couple other smaller exchanges in Asia. People are starting to realize and wake up and smell the coffee. And then yesterday, we had the whole Solana hack, which was actually a software wallet where you had the private keys. That there was a vulnerability, and the hackers took advantage of that because the vulnerability was exposing your private keys. So that is really driving a lot of retail investors and a lot of experienced investors who have their money on the centralized exchanges to actually start moving their crypto onto hardware wallets, and that is the safest bet. We're seeing that also Ethereum right now is also looking pretty good from that perspective. We're seeing more and more Ethereum is going off exchange as well. So it's moving into hardware wallets, moving into software wallets, but it's definitely being moved off exchanges. So that is pretty cool beans in house. So if we take a look at the top 10 mentioned coins in the last hour, we're seeing the top 10 mentioned coins right now. People are talking about Bitcoin, they're talking about Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Tether, BNB, Lido, Shiba Inu, and Ethereum name service. So that is pretty good. We're seeing that the number of ENSs is going up and up. So there's a number of companies out there that are actually doing ENS registrations. Like, it's kind of like a GoDaddy or a Wix, and you can actually go to them, and they will in fact they will register your ENS for you. As I get more information from that, I'll send some links and show some links online. Don't forget that on the 10th, we got the CPI core CPI data that's coming out, and last month we're at 9.5%, and hopefully we will be going down, down. But I'm kind of feeling that even though we had this, the Fed has been raising the interest rates out there, I don't think it's going to have much of an impact. I think we could see this going up to 9.5, even 10% in the house. We're seeing that UK inflation is also insane, and you can see the Debbie Downer bear over there, and hopefully by Dino, the Dino, and the brilliant alien, they hung her upside down. So they dug her up, they dug her up and sewed her head back on because she was thrown in the ocean. So I was feeling sorry for her, so I said, go get Debbie Downer bear, go get the Annabelle bear. So they hung her upside down. So hopefully that will make Bitcoin and the other crypto markets go uppity up. So what is going on right now? Let's take a look at a heat map. Everything is pretty much red out there, and we're seeing that Ethereum is tanking out there. We're seeing, well, it's not tanking, it's down 2.36%. It's not a real big tank. We're seeing that Bitcoin is down 1.64%, and I think we might get a little bit of reversal. Depends on how the opening bell happens. Now, if I'm still recording this video when the bell opens, and we'll revert back and see if we're opening in the green or not. So New York is about to open in around about 28 28 minutes at the time of recording. So by the time you're watching this, it's probably about 45 minutes, an hour delay, guys. So don't beat me up. It prices a little bit different. So it is what it is. We're seeing basically everything is down right now. We're seeing that this also coming in as well. We're seeing that Binance has delisted one of these Ethereum-based tokens out there because Gary Gensler, the big Debbie Downer out there, the big pooch of the hill out there, and there's been reports that Gary Gensler has been seen crying in his Cheerios because the Commodities Exchange Commission has been told that now they're now in charge of Biddy and they're now in charge of Ethereum, and so Gary Gensler has been seen crying over spilt milk and crying in his cereal. So and there's been some rumors that have been wet in the bed too, because he's got a bit power hungry. We all thought that Gary Gensler was going to be this great great person that was going to help everybody in the crypto space and things are going to be fine, but he's like a Trojan horse, guys. So it looks like the U.S. crypto exchange Binance has removed AMP from its platform because the Securities Exchange Commission has said that it's a security, unregistered security. So that just goes to show, if Gary Gensler gets his way, maybe there will only be two cryptocurrencies on exchanges, and that's going to be Ethereum and Bitcoin, because he doesn't have any jurisdiction over there. So keep an eye on what Gary's doing. My friend, your friend, the biggest snowflake out there, guys and gals, the wolf in sheep's clothing, our dear friend Gary Gensler. And Gary, you get a blooming red card out there. Maybe I should DHL or UPS Annabelle's whole family down to Gary Gensler's house out there. So it looks like India's second most populous state issues 100,000 diplomas running on the Polygon blockchain. So that is pretty good. And what they're doing is basically there's a platform called a legit document platform, and what they want to do is they want to issue documents, and they want to use blockchain technology to secure these documents and make sure that they're tamper-proof and fraud-proof. And I think that in the future, you're going to see that university diplomas and all of that kind of stuff are going to use a form of blockchain to verify their authenticity, and that way there's going to be no more question about their authenticity. Right now, if you have a diploma and you submit it, they got to call back to the university, check did the Gary Gensler actually get a diploma or not, and all that kind of stuff. So with the advent of blockchain, there's going to be no way to fake out there. So that's going to reduce the amount of fakes and frauds out there when it comes to different kind of documents that need to be certified. So that is cool, guys. That is absolutely cool. Looks like Solana emerges as the most trending coin. Prices are moved despite 8,000 wallets hacked. So it looks like even though that Solana got hacked out there, it is still the #1 trending coin right now on CoinMarketCap. So that's kind of cool. Followed by Speedy Fund, okay, whatever that is, and a low bar out there. So look at this coin, that's like another Shiba Inu out there. And then we got PancakeSwap. I like PancakeSwap. And then we got Terra Luna, Dogecoin's friend out there. And I wouldn't touch anything that Terra Labs has. I ain't touching that, guys. I ain't touching that. We did have the Luna Tuna debacle out there. Luckily, I sold my Luna when it was still like at $38-40 before it tanked down. So that was pretty good. And I'm out of there. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. That's not financial advice, but I wouldn't touch it, guys. I wouldn't touch it. I don't trust Dogecoin. I don't trust Luna Labs out there. So what is going on for Itty Bitty Baby right now? So Itty Bitty Baby right now is at $22,860, and that is smack bang in my support zone right now. So it looks like all day Bitcoin has been like fighting this whole support zone all day, and it's fighting back hard because we are seeing ourselves just kind of doing the crabby walk at this support level. So at some point either Bitcoin's going to break up or break down, and we're seeing that around about $19,000, around about this level here, we're seeing a lot of liquidity forming here. So typically what we're going to see is we could be seeing that Bitcoin has also some resistance at $25,000. So we could see probably what we could see is Bitcoin is probably going to push itself up to $25,000, and then we could see a slow bleed down to maybe $19,000. So let's see what happens when we have the options expirations tomorrow. Keep in mind that Saturday I am flying to Bangkok at 9 a.m. Bangkok time, and I should be hopefully home by around about after I land and go through the stuff. I think around lunchtime I should be back in the apartment around noontime. So hopefully I'll be able to shoot a video around there. So if you guys miss me, I miss you too. Much love. And by the way, poop the likes, smash the likes, subscribe BYB if you're watching, and don't forget to give super chats or super thanks if you're not watching in a live stream. I would appreciate it. And remember, Bitcoin on the weekly right now, we're seeing that we got 3 days, 11 hours left on the weekly, and it's looking red, but it's a very thin red. We're only seeing that right now we're only down on the weekly right now, only about 1.95%. So there's still a chance that we can close a week in the green. You can see the MACD, it is trying to cross over into the green territory. So hopefully that will happen. That will be bullish as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, secure your crypto. Do it now. Buy a Nano Ledger. My link is down below. You will regret it if you don't, guys, because we're seeing more and more craziness out there, guys. Crypto's a jungle, guys. Crypto's a jungle, so definitely want to secure your crypto. This is also coming in from Bitcoin Archive out there. Looks like New Roman Catholic Church of Washington will now accept donations in Bitcoin and crypto. So that is kind of cool. Maybe the Vatican will start accepting Bitcoin. Cool beans, guys. I appreciate it. That's pretty good. Also, this is coming in. Looks like BlackRock to provide Bitcoin and crypto trading to institutions in partnership with Coinbase. So it looks like BlackRock and Coinbase, they're going to be tying up and they're going to be offering more Bitcoin services to institutions. And that is what we need. We need a couple of things. One, we need the regulation out there. That is key. Two, we need large institutions like Coinbase and BlackRock that are trusted by institutions to help them manage the rough waters of Bitcoin and help them get into it. Because if all of the large corporations out there, if they take 5% of their earnings or their capital and invest in Bitcoin, Bitcoin could be seen at $500,000. I mean, Ark Hills, our dear friend Kathy from Ark Hills, she believes that we're going to be seeing $500,000 of Bitcoin coming in sooner than later. I believe by 2024, we could be seeing $450,000 Bitcoin. By the end of this year, some people are predicting that we could see, close to $100,000 in November. I mean, I'm still on the fence with that one, but there are some people who are saying that. And, crypto is weird. Sometimes people are going to say it's going down, it's finished, we're out of there. And guess what? Bitcoin will surprise you, and suddenly, what happened? It went up. And then when everyone's saying it's going up or we're out of the woods, Bitcoin will surprise you and it will go down. And remember, all the TA in the world, all of this and all of that don't mean jack when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to crypto, because TA only works until it doesn't. And I don't, quite frankly, I don't believe a lot in TA because, if TA was a science, everybody would be billionaires, guys. Absolutely be billionaires. There'd be no volatility out there. So El Salvador, since adopting Bitcoin, we're seeing tourism has increased 82.8%, and its GDP has gone up 10.8%. So that is a darling case study. And hopefully more countries in Latin America and even in Europe will start to realize that adopting Bitcoin as legal tender is not going to destroy the world. It's not going to invite aliens to invade. It's not going to invite, amoebas to invade your brain. It is actually good, and it's wholesome, and it's freeing, and it's absolutely fantastic, guys. It's absolutely fantastic out there. So we're also seeing right now that we can see that the S&P right now is indicating that the bottom is in, and that is pretty good. We've had this, pattern happen, 2012, 2019, and we're seeing it again. And if the S&P bottom is in, that is going to be good, because with negative, with a negative reading, investors will now have to buy stocks to hedge their option positions on further S&P 500 declines. So it doesn't get better than this. And if we start to see that people, and this is a gamma exposure market cap ratio, in case you're wondering what that is. I'll get all technical out there. And if people start aping in and buying stocks because they want to basically hedge their options, this is going to actually have an onputting, an on put onto Bitcoin, because if the S&P 500 is going up, then crypto is going to go up, guys, and also the sentiment overall will be euphoric, it'll be positive, and that is going to be cool beans. So it looks like if you take a look at the, we have seen a historic correction, which is reflected in the area under the curve. So this is the area under the AUC area under the curve. Nothing's too technical, right? So we saw back in 2019, and we compare it to now, we're seeing that the area under the curve, I kind of like that. It's like, the troll under the bridge out there. So the area under the curve, we're seeing, this kind of, this fractal downward pace here, and then we had a pickup, and now we're seeing that we the area under the curve, or the troll under the bridge, we're seeing a very similar trend, and we could see, the cycle channel oscillator, and that could push Bitcoin up, and we're seeing the same thing here in 2019, the troll under the bridge here, and then we saw a nice big pumpity pump. So we're looking at that again, and we could be seeing $95,000, $100,000 by the end of the year, according to some of these matrix, according to some of this TA. I remember the OG, I don't believe in the TA, I believe it when I see it, guys, but this is just kind of indicative, right? Because TA is just kind of, it's indicative, it kind of is indicative. So right now we're seeing that Dogecoin, for the price of Dogecoin is at 0.667. We need Dogecoin definitely to get back up to 0.668. If we can't stay there, we're going to see Dogecoin start to collapse, and it will go down to 6. It's just inevitable if it doesn't. So we need the 0.068. Mark that link on 0.68. Look at Annabelle. She ain't moving. She's frightened out there. She's frightened out there because Dino and the alien are lurking somewhere. Maybe they're under my desk somewhere. Get out of there! Dino's under my desk, and he's like keeping vigilant over Annabelle, the Debbie Downer bear, because she ain't coming. According to Dino, she ain't coming off the wall of doom until the markets go up. So she's up there. She's going to be, you guys are going to be seeing her for the next couple of vids, I'm sure. She ain't coming down to the markets going up. So, Annabelle's back. So we're seeing that, we have this huge descending triangle. We have the apex. And, this is the green zone here is support zone. I don't like that. Let's make it pink. Let's make it pink. And that's a pink support zone. And we need to stay above the 0.68. As I said, for the Doge Wozher, it is what it is. We're seeing right now that the Shiba Inu right now, it's just been kind of going sideways for 7 days right now. So it's just been going flatline for 7 days, anywhere between like 11.75 and 12. And that's what's going, that's what's happening. We have this nice channel here. We have the support here. We have resistance here. We did tag the resistance once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, got rejected every time, and then every time we got rejected, we do get slammed pretty hard for the Shiba Inu. So let's where's my measurement tool? Where's my measuring tool? I can't see it. I'm blind as a bat. There it is. I'm blind as a bat. So you can see every time we get a rejected to the downside, that takes us down about 21% there. And then if we see it again here from the top to the bottom, we see another about 21% there too. That's weird. And if we see it from here to here, from the top here to here, that's also 20%. So you can see every time we hit that resistance time and time again, we often go down 20%. So that is weird, guys. So right now, if we're going sideways, worst case scenario, we could, from where we are here, if we go down 20%, that will take us exactly in line, you see, with that resistance, with that support level. So if we collapse down again, and we have seen this trend over and over again, here, we could be seeing the Shiba Inu going down to like 9 cents, a bunch of zeros on 9. Okay, don't beat me up. Nitpick. Don't beat me up, guys. So that's what that's all about. Let's take a look at what's going on with Ethereum. Ethereum out there. Ethereum. It's for some reason the chart has gone nuts. Let me get that in there. Ethereum. Let's get trading view. Bing. There we go. Clean up the chart. So right now we're seeing that Ethereum in the house. Ethereum is basically, let me get that bigger for you. Let me get it bigger. I'm looking at my computer. I'm not ignoring it. I'm looking at my computer. So Ethereum is still above my support line, and it's at 1622. But it's looking like it's wanting to collapse down, down. So hopefully we can get above that. So that's what that's all about. Let's hope the DXY chart didn't get poo-poo schmatted out there. DXY is also poo-poo schmatted out there. Let's see if we can get the DXY out there. DXY. What's going on with my charts, huh? I hate it. Charts. US dollar currency index. Bing. So yeah, we're seeing the DXY is also going down to 106, but we needed to get down to this kind of level. So that's what that's all about. I'm not going to talk about the leverage ape. Tired of the leverage ape. Talk about Annabelle hanging upside down. So right now we're seeing the market cap has come up a little bit. It's at 1009 trillion. We're seeing the volumes at 48.9 billion, and we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance is coming down, and that is good news bears, because that means that the liquidity is flowing out of Bitcoin and it's flowing into the wallets. So that's what we need, guys. We're seeing Bitcoin is starting to make a move to the upside a little bit. It's at 1.84% down. We're seeing Ethereum is down 2.55%. We're still looking good on 30 days. BNB, the beast coin out there, is still doing very well. It's up at 3.81% today, and we're seeing that the ADA is still above 50 cents, so that is good, even though it's down. Solana is still down 3%. I expected it to be more, but it seems to be, the whole fact that it wasn't the Solana blockchain that got exploited, but it was just the a code in the Slope wallet. That's good, and we should see that the recovery. We're seeing the Doge Warrior is down 1.57%. We're seeing Automatic is down as well. Shiba Inu is down, so we're seeing basically red, but we're not seeing a big bleed out. It's like, anywhere from 1 to 3%, 1 to 4%. No biggie out there. So that's going to bring this video to a close. You guys go and follow me on my Twitter. I would appreciate it. Go back and watch all the other videos, guys. I would really appreciate that. Get it while you can. And don't forget to go down and check out all the links, guys. Check out all the links, guys. What is going on over here? You like that? There's my face. This is my talent. So remember, watch out for nasty scammers in the contents. They will try to impersonate me. So guys, stay away from those knuckleheads out there. And once again, you can find the Dogecoin Tip Jar. Show some love, guys. Send some Dogecoin dust our way. I would appreciate it. And if you want to get Annabelle off the wall, super chat right now and we'll get her off the wall. Let's see if we can get $100 in the super chat, then Annabelle comes off the wall. I appreciate it. And buy a channel coffee. The Nano Ledger link is there as well. Guys and gals, don't forget to get the merch, get the mug, get the cup, get the hoodies, and get everything, guys. Remember the merch and membership. And guys, don't forget, if you want to become members, go to the Crypto Daily Trade Signal homepage and hit membership. Boom, and then you become a member, guys. So from that perspective, I just want to say God bless you and you out there. I love it. You love it. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the community. And just thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the heart. Peace out, guys. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Boom.